Here's one unexpected consequence of ear tubes that nobody tells you about. Oftentimes when parents have tubes put into their kiddos' ears, they report immediate relief, and that is awesome for the parents and for the kids. But what sometimes can happen is that a few weeks down the road, even months down the road from the procedure, parents start to notice a change in their kiddo's voice. It either gets more hoarse, their speech starts to sound a little bit more unclear, and it just seems like the child's having more of a difficult time breathing, taking a deep breath, and just functioning on a day-to-day basis. So what happens is these kids end up back in the pediatrician's office asking for help. Pediatrician looks in the throat and they say, hey, you know what? Adenoids and tonsils, they're looking really swollen. Your kid's also got strep. So what happens? Kid gets another round of antibiotics, and then a surgery date is scheduled to cut out the adenoids, cut out the tonsils, because they're so big, they're blocking that drainage, okay? So what happens when you puncture holes in the ears and then you cut out the adenoids and tonsils? All of that virus-filled fluid that was stuck here and here now starts to move south to the lungs. What happens when we got a kid who's struggling with breathing? They get prescribed an inhaler, right? That's your Advair, your Singular, your Flovent. You guys have probably all heard of this. And a kid who's diagnosed with asthma most often will also be diagnosed and be struggling with allergies. Seasonal, daily, any type of allergy, they go hand in hand. Okay, so these poor kiddos, their neuro-immune systems are totally off balanced. They're overreactive, they're struggling. And why does this happen to them in the first place? You've heard me say it before, and I will say it a million times over. These problems in these kiddos stem either from birth, they had interventions, there was some sort of a manual intervention when that baby came out, and their neck got stuck, okay? So those vertebrae that sit at the top of the neck, they're designed to move. That movement helps drainage happen. So when their neck is stuck, movement is stuck, right? And it's just gonna move further south in the system, okay? What could have been a 1 or a 2 night struggle for these kids dealing with ear infections, 2 nights of discomfort, now became 2 surgical procedures and an inhaler prescription for 4-year-olds. We're seeing this all of the time, okay? These kids, they don't need surgeries, they don't need more antibiotics, they don't need more inhalers, they need to try chiropractic care first. As pediatric chiropractors, we are here to help families navigate all of these issues with super simple, super safe, super effective adjustments. If you or your kiddo are struggling, please read the full article linked below. Ask us any questions you might have. We are here to help you.